It was just last week when Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar-George expressed the opinion that CDC COVID-19 travel risk level for the island should be at 1 and not 3. At level 3, the CDC recommends that travelers at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19 consider postponing all travel to the island. But Dr. George and other mystified public health officials in St. Lucia argued that based on one CDC criterion, St. Lucia should be ranked much lower in terms of risk.
For St. Lucia, for example, usually for you to fall into a level 3, you would have to have more than 10 cases within the last 28 days. And for St. Lucia, I think we had about 3 within the 28 days. And also our number of cases was also on the decrease. So clearly we fit into a level 1 and not a level 3. But I think a lot of the different islands were just put into one group. If we use their own classification, we would not fit into that level.
The CDC would soon revise its travel recommendation ranking for St. Lucia, upgrading the threat level to the lowest and safest rating of level 1. According to the CDC, the watch level 1 COVID-19 risk in St. Lucia is low. New cases are decreasing or stable, saying, quote, CDC recommends that people at increased risk for severe illness from COVID-19 talk to their healthcare providers before traveling to St. Lucia. COVID-19 risk in St. Lucia is low. Over the past 28 days, new cases of COVID-19 in St. Lucia decreased or stabilized. Check with the Office of Foreign Affairs or Ministry of Health of St. Lucia or the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs Country Information page for details about entry requirements and restrictions for arriving travelers, such as mandatory testing or quarantine, end quote. St. Lucia is among just 8 countries globally with the lowest ranking. As expected, government officials, including Prime Minister Alan Chastanet and Tourism Minister Dominic Fede, have showered the island with praise for the pandemic response. Despite the rating, public health officials continue to advise St. Lucians to follow the healthcare protocols, which include frequent hand washing, social distancing, and the wearing of face masks. Authorities have to maintain measures to keep visitors safe. The St. Lucia Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism has praised the endorsement as timely as it encourages visitors to enjoy an extended stay on a relatively affordable budget. For the period of July to August 2020 to date, St. Lucia has welcomed 5,897 travelers through the approved ports of entry, of which 4,413 are visitors. Colby DeVoe, HDS News Force.